like, Kilo Day, what is popping? What's happening? Everyone is talking about From Scratch and how they got so emotional, like emotional. So guys, this movie is actually centered on a lady called Amy. Now, I don't understand, like, why will you propose to a man? Why will you propose to a man? Like, you knelt down, Amy, and you said, will you marry me? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Zini and I am back again like I never left. If you're a returning subscriber, gracias. Thank you so much for coming back. You're like the real MVPs. And if you're here for the very first time, please do me the favor of smashing that subscribe button already. Help a young hustler. When you smash the subscribe button, that's exactly what you're doing, helping a young hustler, okay? Now guys, in today's video, I'm actually going to be giving you a scrutiny, a very sweet, entertaining analysis of this movie, From Scratch. Now, From Scratch is a Netflix production, and guys, I cannot understand, I'm still trying to understand the whole sympathy and all people have been having about this movie. I mean, I don't understand. I go on all social media platforms and I'm like, Kilo Day, what is popping? What's happening? Everyone is talking about From Scratch and how they got so emotional, like emotional. I decided to watch this movie and I just didn't feel the same way. So guys, I'm going to tell you what the movie was all about and I'm going to tell you my opinion about this movie. So if you want to know more about that, stay tuned. So guys, this movie is actually centered on a lady called Amy. Now, Amy was a law student in the United States of America, but she had a pursuit, she had a zeal, she was ambitious towards art. She wanted to be an artist and she decided to go for an art program in Italy. Now guys, she actually went there for this art program and nothing more. She didn't have any extra stuff in mind like LOVE, and she wanted to stay with a friend. Now, should I say unfortunately for her, she fell in love with an Italian chef called Lino. Now guys, things started going rosy for the both of them, but she had another guy who was more, flamboyant and all of that. She decided to ditch that man. It can never be a Nigerian babe. One more. It can never be Nigerian for a Nigerian babe to ditch such a flamboyant. Do you know the worst part? Like, this flamboyant guy that liked Amy when she got into Italy actually had an art gallery. Like his family were that wealthy. Like, he literally had an art gallery, guys. God, and Amy ditched him for Lino, just an Italian chef. It can never be a Nigerian babe. Never. In caps, never, guys. So she had to choose between the both of them and she eventually chose Lino. Now, Lino loves cooking. He cooks for a living. Like, that's his own pursuit, that's his own ambition, that's what he loves doing, right? Now, they both clicked and all of that. They had good times together and everything, and it was time for Amy to go back to her country, United States of America. Guys, the worst thing happened. When I was watching this movie, I just couldn't relate because these are things that can never happen, like, around me. I've never seen them happen before. Like, you fall in love with an Italian chef. You choose a chef over a very wealthy man that has an art gallery, and you're an artist or an aspiring artist, like, you love art and you're in love with a man that owns an art gallery is in love with you. Like, I mean, these are things that I can't even relate to because they don't happen around me. Now guys, this Italian chef, when it was time for Amy to leave Italy to United States of America, he followed her. Like, he quit his job in Italy. He abandoned his family because his family owns this land, and his family's everything, his legacy, everything. He left everything to the United States of America because of LOVE. This is not where the worst happened though. So when they got to America, of course, I mean, there's no way they could stay in her parents' house. So yeah, they stayed at her sister's place, that's Zora. Now, when they were there, she accommodated both of them, of course, and Amy was trying to like get a job while Lino was still trying to also get a job as a chef. He eventually got a job, but he wasn't happy with the job because he wasn't really the one doing the cooking. He was more of serving the guests, and he didn't like that, so he wasn't happy and decided to like throw tantrums here and there. And that's another thing I cannot release, because in my environment, it's the women that throw the tantrums. They are the ones that, because she was very, very tolerant. I was like, what? He was always, throwing tantrums here and there because he was unhappy. He was like, I don't have any family. When he come around for gatherings, Amy, her sister, her sister's husband, her family and stepmom and all of that, he just can't relate because he's an Italian, and they don't even eat Italian food, and he was just sad, and he was always throwing tantrums here and there and all that. And guys, the worst happened. Now, this guy had cancer. He had cancer that affected his knee. He couldn't work very well. Now, Amy, on the other hand, got a job. Like, she got a job. She even got a promotion. Now, Lino, on the other hand, was trapped because he just couldn't do what he wanted to do, which was cooking. And then he got the whole cancer stuff. He was seeing the signs and everything. Meanwhile, at that time, they've already moved to their own apartments from his savings and from what's her name, Amy's promotion. Guys, now this is literally the one that struck me the worst. Like, Amy started looking out for this guy. Like, she would always follow him to doctor's appointments. She would always care for him. And guys, this cancer actually affected his own amount of his reproductive system. Like, he couldn't really produce enough sperm to like produce children, so they had to opt for adoption later on. Guys, Amy even had a gay friend that actually advised her, because it was taking a toll on her. Like, she couldn't even take care of herself, look out for herself and all of that. It was even affecting her parents, affecting her sister and all of that. She wasn't giving anyone attention, so it was affecting her life, her family, her happiness, because the person she loved the most was dealing with cancer, and it was really, really, really affecting her. So he even advised her, like, will you not just leave this guy and all of that? And she was like, no, this guy's my husband, this guy's my dad. I think I jumped because they got married. And you know the worst part? Amy proposed to this guy. Amy literally went down. I was like, will you marry me? As in, I cannot relate. Oh my god. Now guys, Lino's parents were actually very mad at him because he abandoned them, their legacy, his inheritance and whatever, and they didn't attend the wedding. Now, meanwhile, Amy's mom and Amy's stepmom were also battling with who would get Amy's attention, because Amy's father and mother got divorced, and Amy's father went to get married to another person. So it was just a drama. But the thing is, at the end of the day, I'm just going to give a summary so that you guys don't get the whole thing and go and not watch the movie and all of that. So yeah, the end of the story is that this guy Lino eventually died. And I feel where people were getting more sympathetic was where he grew this bond with his daughter, because they had to opt for adoption because he couldn't produce children. And Amy, on the other hand, was already tired when he tried to work and it wasn't working and all of that. She had to keep taking care. She was just tired. She was like, I want to be a mother, I don't want to get pregnant. So they had to start making plans for adoption, and they eventually got a daughter. Now, the bond and all of that, the daughter seeing her father, that's Lino, slowly go away from her arms, like, it was just, but to be honest with you, I did not cry, because I really wanted to see the part that would make me cry. I did not see the part that would make me cry. The song, the everything did not make me cry. But guys, at the end of the day, I actually appreciate the fact that this movie carried two culture, Italy and American culture, Italian culture and the American culture, because they even appreciated the two languages, that's English and Italian. I just like the whole concept about this movie, guys. But at the end of the day, Lino died and she was left with the baby. She had her family. She has Zora at the end of the day. That her sister got married, lived happily ever after. She even went to Italy to give his mom, their ashes and all of that. And you know, it was just, I just felt so sad about the whole thing, seeing that Amy wasn't really happy most of the time. Do you get me? And the fact that she actually did not really chase her dreams the way she wanted it. But at the end of the day, they say love is blind, love is this, love is that. But guys, I would never advise a girl to leave her dreams and, you know, be in love with the man. Like, the whole thing, I was even angry for Amy at some point in time, and people were crying. Like, guys, tell me what you feel about this movie. The way he ended was so sad. When he died, that was one that I almost shed a tear. Like, it was like so sad. Like, after all the hanky-panky, higgledy-piggledy, and after every single thing, this man left. Like, she was so devastated. She couldn't eat, she couldn't do this, she couldn't do that. Even Zoya, her sister, was trying to cheer her up or more. I felt really sad for Amy. I really felt sad for their daughter, adopted daughter as well, because it was so sad, like losing a loved one to cancer. I can't even relate because I've not lost a loved one to cancer at all. But guys, the movie at the ending part was so emotional. At the beginning, I was like, why is she going through all this? Like, why is she even ditched law school? I mean, you ditch law school to follow your dreams, and at the end of the day, you're not really, do you know that she almost did not take the job, the art job, the promotion and whatever. She almost took a volunteer job, and I was like, I don't even understand where this story is leading to. But guys, at the end of the day, the story is all about a woman who fell in love, and you know, she was true to her lover. She stayed by her lover's side even till his death. She stayed by his deathbed. She was very supportive. She was very, you know, very humble, very loving and all of that. And she had a family around her. You know, family is everything, like, most of the time. And you know, a man who also reciprocated, because Lino abandoned his family to be with her in USA, and you know, he was also supportive and all of that. So yeah, this story is about just two people who fell in love, but due to the circumstance of life, which is cancer, they had to be separated. Yes. So this is all about the movie. Now, if you've watched this movie, tell me what you think about this movie. Like, is there a place where do you have a contrary opinion to mine? Like, do you object to anything I just said? Because to be honest with me, I feel like they went too far. I feel like Amy went too far, to be honest with me, because to be honest to you guys, because I don't understand, like, why will you propose to a man? Why will you propose to a man? Like, you knelt down, Amy, and you said, will you marry me? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Anyways, guys, that's all about the movie. Let me know what you think about this movie, because to me, I felt she was too fast. I felt like she needed to take it one step at a time. I felt like she shouldn't have allowed Lino to follow her to USA. Haba. They had to start squatting in her sister's house. Haba. But it's the storyline and it's the concept. So let me know what you think about this movie. Drop your comments in the comment section. You can share this video, and you can also watch the movie so you would understand more, because I made sure I didn't drop the whole tea so you guys will not now ditch the movie itself. Yes, subscribe to your Netflix channel and watch the movie. So tell me what you think about it if you've watched it. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, okay? And please hit the subscribe button already. See you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.